Hi, I'm Dana Gallagher. I'm here to talk to you today about puppy biting. So there's a difference between adult dogs who are biting because of fear or aggression and a puppy. Puppies are using their teeth to explore the world. It's how they learn. They chew on their mom, they chew on their furniture, they chew on you. All of that contributes to how they explore their world, which would be great if they only had to live with other dogs, but we're asking our puppies to come into our lives and live with us, and that means learning how to use their mouths appropriately. Part of puppy biting is actually teething. So while your puppy is teething, you want to make sure that they have appropriate objects to chew on. So those can be raw meaty bones. They can be Kong toys that are stuffed with treats or with kibble. They can be rubber chew toys. They can be rope floss toys. They can be the yak milk chews or the bully sticks. Anything that is going to give your puppy an appropriate outlet for their chewing is going to help with their inappropriate biting as well. When you've got a puppy or an adult dog who hasn't learned how to use their mouth appropriately, we want to teach them not just not to bite at all, but how to regulate the pressure in your jaws. We hope that nobody's dog ever ends up in this situation, but should your dog ever feel the need to use their teeth to defend themselves or out of fear because something scared them, we want them to understand how to control the amount of pressure that they use if they do bite, as opposed to just teaching them never to bite, so that when they do bite, the risk is there of having a very hard, damaging bite. Dr. Ian Dunbar developed a program for graduated bite inhibition. So the steps for this program are teaching your puppy to use their mouth progressively more and more and more and more gently, so that they learn how much pressure they're using when they're biting down. The very end piece is teaching your dog that their teeth are not to ever make contact with your skin. While you're working through the graduated bite inhibition protocol, you want to make sure that your puppies are never allowed to bite on hair or on clothing. The reason this is important is because you're not able to judge pressure when they're biting your pant legs or your sleeves, and you only want to be selecting the very hardest bites when you're working through this. What you want to do is figure out where your dog's mouth is at. Some dogs are very soft-mouthed as puppies, some dogs are very hard-mouthed. So you want to take a look at the range of bites and choose the very, very hardest bites that they're offering you. And what you're going to do is, for some puppies, you're going to yelp and withdraw. That works for some. For some dogs, particularly the terriers, it seems to come across as a challenge and they bite harder. For some dogs, it's a withdrawal of attention. So stepping away from the puppy, or you're turning your back, ignoring them, not continuing to engage. You want to make sure that your dog is still allowed to bite, but only the softer bites. It's only the very hardest bites that you're working to eliminate at this stage. Once you have reduced your puppy's biting from the full bite scale to just their medium to soft bites, you're going to start backing off on that, so that you're gradually reducing the intensity with your puppy is biting. So now their medium bites are at the top of their bite scale. You're going to start withdrawing attention or yelping when they do medium bites, and only allowing the soft bites. As you work through this program, which may take a month or more to teach appropriately, you're gradually getting your dog to bite softer and softer and softer, so eventually they're using very little pressure at all. Once you get to that point, you're going to start reacting the same way when your puppy's teeth touch your skin, no matter how lightly or how gently, so that they learn that they're not to use their teeth on humans. At the end of the bite inhibition protocol, you're going to be teaching your puppies not to use their teeth on human skin ever. So hopefully, by teaching your dog a graduated bite inhibition, you're controlling the amount of pressure they're using in their jaws, and eventually teaching them not to use their jaws or their teeth on people at all. Puppy biting is a natural part of the development of your young dog. What we're doing with the graduated bite inhibition is we're teaching your dogs how to use their mouths appropriately, how to control the pressure in their jaws, so that they can learn to interact safely with you and with other family members, as well as anybody else that you encounter. Your dogs will still play with toys, they'll still tug and play fetch, they can still wrestle with other dogs and use their mouths. What we're teaching is a very context-specific behavior related to their mouth and to people.